Now, I'm delighted to have my wing woman next to me here, the lovely Lucy. Welcome, Lucy. Lucy's background is in retail and HR, and is our absolute budgeting guru. We call Lucy our budgeting queen for a reason, don't we, Lucy? Which is why we've brought together today's workshop around basic money management. So we're going to start off by one of the elephants in the rooms right now is talking about debt and how to manage our credit. So getting to grips with managing our credit and our debt is really important, but so is knowing where to go for help and support. Getting to grips with budgeting, again, might sound, obvious that everybody should know what to do when it comes to budgeting, but that's not the case. And we see that all the time, don't we, Lucy? So understanding how to find a budgeting method that works for you. And we'll talk to you about one way of doing that through something called the 50-30-20 rule as well. But knowing how to manage your money and not just the normal bills, but spending as well, and getting to grips with our spending is really important, as is building up those emergency funds, how to do that, how to start to do that. It might feel a bit difficult right now in order to do that, but we're going to have a go at trying to give you some ideas on that. And then there will be some next steps and additional resources that will be available.
It's just a way of life, isn't it? I mean, in perhaps our grandparents' age, or it was a case of if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. You stuffed your cash into a pot in the kitchen for your bills, and that's what you had. But of course, things have changed significantly, and most of us either rely on credit most of the time, or certainly through chunks of time. If you want to buy a car, for example, you might just get a loan for it. Now, budgeting, I think for some people it can send a real shiver down their spine, the sheer thought of doing it. So I think probably just a couple of points to think about in terms of what is budgeting. And it can be different things to different people. We popped a poll on the screen just here. So firstly, do you have a budget? Yes, no, or somewhere, maybe, not sure. Whilst you're filling that in, I just wanted to just say a couple of bits about that. For us, budgeting really is it's going to put you in the driving seat of your own home economy. And I think that can be incredibly powerful and empowering for your lifestyle. It enables you to have a planned approach to your money rather than a very reactive approach all the time, which is really stressful. Knowing your numbers, and that's a pretty old retail term, knowing your numbers, it really empowers you to react more effectively when times get a little rocky. And obviously, right at the start of the presentation, we mentioned just how rocky things are for most of us right now. So to use that earlier analogy, having a budget really powers your boat in this storm.